Hey guys, it's Christy and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be ranking the makeup that I tried in the month of April. So before we get into it, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's get into it. Okay, so before we get into today's video, I want to say a huge thank you to Ana Luisa for working with me once again. I absolutely love working with Ana Luisa. First of all, their pieces are absolutely amazing. I have had the privilege of working with them over the last year and a half, and I have been almost exclusively wearing their pieces. So Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry brand based in New York City, and they have pieces starting at $39 and up. They are long-lasting and tarnish resistant, and they are backed by a 2-year warranty, which I think is amazing. So if your pieces tarnish, if they cause allergies or they break, you can send them back and they will send you a replacement, which I think is amazing. I honestly haven't had to do any of that. I have had the best luck with their pieces so far. Honestly, my ears are incredibly sensitive. So today I'm actually wearing their Frida hoops, which is just a really pretty gold hoop with a little pearl. And I love these hoops because, again, I've had them for about a year and a half and they still look just as good now as they did when I first got them. I tend to put them in and leave them for a couple of days because they're so cute, they're so delicate and dainty, and they never ever hurt my ears. So I've slept with these on, I've showered with them on, and they still look absolutely perfect. Another favorite necklace I have from Ana Luisa is their Inna, which I wear quite frequently. I'll pop up a photo here, but I wear this one all the time because it looks so pricey and so expensive, and I feel like it just elevates any look. Their pieces last such a long time and they're just so beautiful. They're so delicate and so wearable for every single day. So they were also kind enough to give me my own code. So my code is ChristyH20 and you can use that for 20% off if you would like to shop. They are also running their Mother's Day sale right now, which is buy one get one 60% off, and I believe my code can also stack on top of that. So if you're looking to try out some pieces, again, they're super affordable. Plus the discounts, I think it's an incredible deal. Their pieces also ship out very, very quickly. I'm always impressed with their shipping. But I will leave all of that information at the very top of the description box in case you're interested in trying out any of their pieces. And I want to say a huge thank you once again to Ana Luisa for partnering with me. And let's get into ranking the makeup I tried in the month of April. Alright, so as we know, April was the month of the Sephora VIB sale, and I did purchase quite a lot of products, and I've tested almost all of them. However, some of them I need more time to gather my official thoughts. So some of the products I grabbed are in this video and some will be in my speed reviews at the end of May. So let's just hop right into it. We have 10 products to talk about. Coming in at number 10 is from Too Faced, and this is their Lady Bold lip liner, and this is in the shade Lead the Way. So this packaging is absolutely gorgeous. I love the baby pink metallic packaging. I love that. This is a click up, so that is kind of why this one falls down a little bit. I don't love that click up applicator. I just don't find you can always get the most sharp line, but it is a cute little heart. And this formula is actually really nice. It is quite a creamy formula, but the thing is that this color is just a little bit too baby pink, so I wasn't really expecting that, but overall, I think this is a nice lip liner. I like that it's creamy, but it's not so creamy that it moves around and just kind of bleeds everywhere. So I do think it's a great formula, and I would definitely consider picking up another shade in this formula. Just this shade in particular is way too light. Coming in at number 9 is from Give, and this is their Anaheim Shine lipstick in the shade Stomp Box. So this is a mini. This came in the Sephora Favorites kit that I picked up during the sale. This is like a really pretty rosy nude, and I really, really like this formula. So this is a more creamy formula, but it is quite long wearing for what it is. It's very comfortable. It looks really nice. It's not at all patchy. It's a really, really nice lipstick. I would consider grabbing more lipsticks in this formula because I do quite like it. Coming in at number 8 is a $4 highlighter that I tried out this month, and this is from Essence, and this is the highlighter in the shade Mesmerizing. So this is the lightest shade they have, and this is supposed to be like a luminous glow type of product. This is the highlight that I actually have on today. So you can see that it's not at all glittery, nothing like that. And it's got kind of like a subtle glow to it. This actually does remind me quite a bit of the highlighter in the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Film Star Bronze and Glow duos. It's like that because it's not at all glittery, but it definitely does give you a luminous glow. It can look very, very natural, but it can also be built up to be a little bit more glowy. It's just you're never going to get this insane blinding effect from it, and you're not going to get any sort of glitter. This is incredibly, incredibly flattering. I like this highlighter. I will say it is a little bit on the powdery side compared to some others, but I really don't mind that. That doesn't bother me. I've really been enjoying this highlight formula. Coming in at number 7 is from e.l.f. and this is the Halo Glow Liquid Filter Glow Booster for Radiant Skin. I picked up the shade 1 Fair. I held off on purchasing this product for the longest time, mostly because I still have a mini of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, but it is now almost done, so I thought it was fine to pick this up. It was also out of stock in my shade for the longest time. And then I mentioned in my recent drugstore favorites video, I mentioned that the sound that this makes when it goes back in the bottle bothers me. It really does. So I do have to be very, very slow about that. But otherwise, this is a really nice product, and I can say I do like it more than the Charlotte Tilbury. First of all, you get a ton of product in here. You will never finish this product, maybe, but just think it gives a little bit more coverage than the Charlotte Tilbury, and it's a little bit more glowy. I really, really like it. Those are all things that I like from something like this, so I really like this. I don't think I will actually repurchase the Charlotte Tilbury now that I have this. I'm glad that I finally grabbed it despite my initial reservations, because I have really, really been enjoying this. I would say to be careful with pairing it with some glowier foundations. I made that mistake and it was way, way too much. So I would say that, but otherwise I've really been enjoying this. Coming in at number 6 is a much awaited product from Pat McGrath, and this is her Divine Bronzer in the shade Naked Desire. So first of all, I remember doing my wish list video during Vlogmas, like products that I want my favorite brands to release in 2023. Pat McGrath bronzer was on the list, and Natasha Denona complexion was on the list. And now we're getting a new concealer from Natasha. So my makeup wish list is doing really well this year. And I really like this bronzer. I do really enjoy it. This is the shade Naked Desire, so it is a very fair shade. It's the lightest one they have, and I really like it. It is matte. It's very blendable. It looks beautiful on the skin. I don't know that it is so much better than every other bronzer in my collection, but I do really like it. I have absolutely no complaints. I will say the embossments on her product are usually in there pretty deep, but I feel like this one is already starting to wear away on me, so I'm not sure about that, but I do love this bronzer. I do think it's incredibly expensive for a bronzer. This is one I would recommend waiting for one of her sales that she runs so frequently throughout the year. I would definitely recommend waiting for one of those to pick this up. Coming in at number 5 is a cream blush that I got in a Sephora favorites kit during the sale. This is from Rose Inc. This is their lip and cheek color in the shade Delphine. First of all, this shade is so beautiful. This is such a beautiful peachy, muted peach blush. I would say it's very flattering on my skin tone. I really, really love it. It doesn't look like too much, but it just gives such a pretty, almost like a natural looking flush. I really do love this. And this is a very long lasting cream product as well, and it is also incredibly blendable. So I've been so pleasantly surprised with this blush, and I'm so glad I finally have it. Now I'm even thinking of picking up other shades because I really enjoy this formula. I probably won't do that anytime soon because I did buy a lot of blush during the sale, but I've really been enjoying this formula. Coming in at number 4 is a product that I really can't believe was this month, but this is the Say Glowy Super Skin Foundation. I have the shade 3. I love this foundation. This is definitely a very glowy foundation. It gives a really great medium coverage. It is so flattering on the skin. It is so comfortable. It feels so lightweight. Definitely very, very glowy. So if you don't like to glow, totally avoid this. Definitely don't pair it with the e.l.f. product. but I have been loving this foundation. I just love how it feels on the skin. I love how it looks on the skin. It wears all day long and it retains that luminosity throughout the day, which I really, really enjoy. Super blendable, and it is a thinner formula, so it is more like a serum, which is kind of nice. So if you have dry skin or you just like a more glowy finish to your makeup, I would highly recommend this. I think this is fabulous, and I'm very, very glad I picked this one up. Coming in at number 3 is a lipstick formula that I have really fallen in love with, and this is from LYS. This is their Speak Love Moisture Matte Lipsticks, and I have the shade Sincere. So I have talked about this lipstick formula before. I have it in the shade Moody, which is definitely a much deeper, moodier shade. This one is a very fair pink. This is the one I have on today, and I absolutely love it. It's such a pretty pinky nude. I love the packaging with this sort of unique triangle shape and the faux pink leather and the super slim tube. I really, really like this. So currently it's at the point where it has dried down, and I feel like it still has a bit of a glow to it. It still makes my lips look very soft and pillowy and full, but it's so, so, so comfortable. Initially, it kind of feels like a thick lip balm. Right now, it's just a very comfortable lipstick. It doesn't actually feel like I'm wearing a heavy lipstick. It's just so nice. This formula is such a favorite. I love the pigment. I love the way it coats the lips, and it's just such an incredibly comfortable lipstick. It feels so hydrating, but it is also longer lasting than most because it does have a nice dry down to it. So I highly recommend this lipstick formula. It really is a top-notch formula. Coming in at number 2 is a very expensive formula I've wanted to try out for a while. This is from Westman Atelier. This is their Face Trace Contour Stick, and I have the shade Biscuit, and I did pick up a mini. I was very, very excited to see them release some mini size products because their brand is so pricey, but I did grab this one. I've been wanting the contour stick for a while, so I'll just show you a little swatch of this shade. So this is such a perfect contour shade for me. The way this blends out on the skin, it is so, so seamless. It looks so flattering. I feel like it gives my face some really great shape and sculpting. I really have been loving this, and I'm not somebody who goes absolutely crazy on the contour, but I do like to hollow out my cheeks just a little bit, and I have been really, really loving this. This is incredibly easy to work with. I find that contour products can sometimes be a little less intuitive, but this is incredible. I've absolutely been loving it. And I would say the product that surprised me the absolute most this month was one that was kind of in and out of my Sephora cart that I was curious about, but I didn't know if I was curious enough. I almost didn't buy this product at all, but I did, and I have not been able to put it down. This is from Give Beauty, and this is their Painted Up Longwear Mousse Eyeshadow. This is absolutely incredible. This is what I have on my eyes right now. So this is in the shade Midriff. So this is like a soft kind of a rose gold. You can sheer it out, you can build it up. This is the most long-wearing cream eyeshadow I have ever used. First of all, I love the soft wash that it gives to my lids. I've barely reached for a palette since I grabbed this. I absolutely love this cream. It is just incredibly long-wearing. I've mentioned this before, I have dry skin. I have very oily lids, so my eyelids love to eat makeup. They do. But I can put this on without primer, and it will last me all day long. I mentioned when I first got this, I swatched it on the back of my hand, and then once I was done opening all of my products, I went for a workout, I took a shower, and then I looked at the back of my hand and the swatch was still there. I had to use a cleansing balm to get rid of it. The same thing is true at the end of the night. This will look just as good at 10 o'clock tonight as it does right now, and I absolutely love it. So I've been wearing this every day, every time I leave my house. This is what I've got on my lids. It's just so easy. It's so easy to work with. I will say you get about 20 seconds to really get it on there, blend it out, and put it where you want it and build it up if you want to. But beyond that point, I would not recommend building because I feel like it will give your lids a little bit too much texture. However, once this is on there, it is on for the day. You are committed, and I love this product so much. I cannot believe I am this in love with the cream eyeshadow. I want more shades. I want them to release more shades. I am all over this. They did something so incredibly special with this product. And that is it. That is almost all of the makeup I tried in the month of April. Anything that was not mentioned in this video will be mentioned at the end of May. And that is it for me today. Let me know down below if you grabbed any of these products, if you tried any of them, are you loving them? Let me know. I love hearing from you guys so much. I want to say another huge thank you to Ana Luisa for working with me on today's video. Don't forget to click the link down below and use my code ChristyH20 to save 20% off your order if you would like to shop. But that is it for me today. Thank you so very much for watching. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go. I do upload at least 3 new videos every single week. Thank you again so very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!